Today on Drawing with Molly, let's draw a panda bear.
Okay, today's going to be a little bit different. We do not need crayons today. I've been hearing of kids who don't have their crayons and pencils at home because they're at school right now. So we're just going to use a pencil and an eraser for this. So this is going to be a completely black and white drawing, but it's okay because it's a panda bear. So the first thing we're going to do is draw a circle. And I like to I'm going to imagine how big the panda bear's head is, and they're pretty big animals, so I'm going to draw, and I kind of go around lightly, so I'm happy with the shape of my circle. You can tell I did one on the other side. It was too oval, so we're doing this one instead. That one, I'm just going to erase so you can't even see through it. It's the best part about having the eraser is you fix it. All right, so after I'm done drawing my circle, I'm going to draw his face, and I am going to put two round eyes like that. And inside the round eyes, I'm going to fill in his pupils. The color part of your eye is called the pupil, so we'll color in a pupil. Okay. His nose is going to be a small oval. They kind of have these like beady noses. But to make it more look like a snout, we're going to do a curved line over the top. And we're going to do a U shape there and a U shape there. And you can even give him some dimples. And see, I'm going to make a little mark there and there. Right now it just kind of looks like, almost like a dog's face, but it will look like a panda when we're finished. So then I'm going to take and draw kind of like a curve around his eye. So, because pandas have it like a raccoon, but a little different. We're not going to make it completely like a mask, but we're going to draw around one eye like this, but then we're going to make it come to a point like that. Okay, and do the same with this eye. Go around, and then this one's going to come to a point. And in fact, I kind of like this one better than that one, so I'm going to see if I can go a little bit like that. Okay, and that's okay. I'm going to color it in too. And then, just because it's a cartoon, we put eyebrows. All right, now I'm going to kind of color in our circle a little bit more. Can go around it now that it's a little bit more of a round circle. Okay. And then later on you can erase these light lines. We're also going to put in ears. So I'm going to make big ears, but they're going to be a little bit more square. I'm still going to curve the edges. There's one ear. And this ear, because he's kind of looking that way, we're going to go in and do that. And then I'll erase the lines through because you can see them. Okay, now he's got kind of a, they kind of have this shaggy fur. So I'm going to go down and make a couple zigzags like that. I'll do one more. Like that. Same thing over here. I'm going to go down and make some zigzags. I'm going to erase that line. If you need to refill in, so that way that's what the outside of your panda's face looks like. So you can already tell it's looking less like a raccoon and more like a panda. There you go. Okay. Now let's do his body. We're going to do kind of a jelly bean shape. So I'm going to start over here under his chin, and I'm going to end up here, and I'm going to do a jelly bean shape. So I'm going to start here. He's a pretty big animal, so I'm going to go down and around and back up. And in fact, I think I'm going to give him more of a belly because they're pretty roly-poly. So I'm going to kind of go around like that. Now you're looking at him from the side almost, so that's why, and he's turned his head so he can see you, but you're looking at him from the side. Okay, so then let's make an arm. So an arm is like an oval there, but you don't finish the oval. And instead, just put a paw on the end. So it's like one oval that you didn't finish and another oval you didn't finish. And then you can make little paw parts, paw prints. And then let's see, let's give him that nice shaggy black fur that goes by his neck there. And we need some feet. So I'm going to kind of make his leg here. So I'm going to start down here where the bottom of his foot goes. I'm going to go way up inside his body. I'm going to go around like I'm making an R. Maybe not that much of an R. I'm going to go around, but then I'm going to go straight down. And again, I'm going to make a little paw. So there's one. Now the other one is behind him, so you're not going to see this part. Oh, let's erase that right there. This one's going to go down here and down, and then he's going to be walking. So let's make another paw. It looks like a shoe until you put little paw marks. And there you go. So if you want to have him maybe even be a little bit more roly-poly, what I would do, maybe go up like that. Okay, now panda bears live, oh, let's put the ground down. They live in bamboo forests. So I'm going to draw some bamboo. So I'm going to just draw a straight line straight up all the way. And then right next to it, I'm going to draw another one so I have a skinny little bamboo stalk. And then all the way up, about every inch or so, I'm just going to draw a little line and then maybe take 2 fingers, just draw another little line, figure out about every 2 fingers or so. That way you know they're pretty even. And then, this is the cool part, you can just stick a line out and just draw little skinny leaves. So curve, curve, little tiny curves. And it's up to you how many of these you want to put on. Some have a lot, and some don't have as many. So you can have them, oop, there goes my pencil. You can have them sticking down this way. But this is what the pandas love to eat. So you can make as many of these as you want to. It's your bamboo forest, whatever you want to do. So maybe I'll start these down a little bit here. Now, if you do have a crayon and you do choose to color in your bamboo, it's green. You can color it different kinds of green. I think I'll put lots of, that one only had 2, this one will have 4. This one will go over here. And it's up to you how many bamboo stalks you can. You can make a whole forest if you want to. All right, now we're gonna color in our panda. So this is gonna be a lot of shading. So you're gonna just use your pencil like a regular crayon, only you're gonna just color it in a little bit slower because it's a thinner thing. If you have a crayon, it takes you a lot less time. So I'm just gonna kind of shade that in. And if you wanna go back and forth like this, you can. And same thing over here. So the outside of his ears are black, and this raccoon mask part, careful not to get in his eye, but this is all black also. So you can do all these drawings that Molly and I are doing, even if you don't have, oops, I got in there a little bit. Even if you don't have crayons, you can always color it in with a pencil. Now, that's darker, but I want really light in between. See how I'm barely pushing? There, barely pushing. I want a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. You can even take your finger and kind of smear it a little bit. All right, there's his face. Down here, I even want to have that lip go out a little bit. So this is all going to also be dark. Go out a little bit. Remember, anytime you're filling in an animal or a tree or something, it's okay if it's not exactly all filled in, because you want to have some of it's lighter and some of it's darker. Okay, then the rest is going to be white. His tummy is white, but his paw and his arm are going to be colored in like this. With your pencil, go back and forth. Same thing with his legs. And now that I'm looking and I'm almost finished, I still don't think he's as roly-poly as I want him to be. So we're gonna make him a little bit more round. Instead of jelly bean, maybe more like potato. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, and when you're finished, maybe fill in any of the parts that you missed. And then what you can do for the bamboo also is you can kind of maybe make lines here going up and down like that. And remember, you can fill this entire thing with bamboo. You can also go over here and make one behind him too. And you can fill this side with as much bamboo as you want also. Okay, and when you're finished, don't forget to sign it. That's your artwork. My pencil didn't break that time. There you go. All right, enjoy drawing a panda, and we'll see you tomorrow. I think. Oop. Interested in something else, huh? All right. Say bye, Molly.